Welcome to the annual Palm Sunday concert here at First Presbyterian Church of Berkeley. Whether you are joining us in person or you're tuning in online, whether this is the very first time you've stepped foot in this building or you were here 2 hours ago, know this, you bless us with your presence. For those of you who I have yet to meet, my name is Charlene Hahn Powell, and it is my honor to serve as one of the pastors of this amazing community of faith. And if you are anything like me, right about now, you could use some love and some light in your life right now. And rest assured, you are going to get all of that within the next hour. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Because here at First Pres, we believe in the power of music. We also believe in the wisdom of a God who says, when you don't know what to say, you sing. When you don't know what to do, you dance. And you don't know, and when you don't know if you can possibly make it on your own, that's when you finally figured it out. We are better together than we are alone. We are meant to be in community. And so if you are looking for a community to travel Holy Week with this year, we would love to be those people in that place for you. Information about all of our services are on the back of your program. We hope to see you on Maundy Thursday or on Good Friday, where we will hear from our choir again, and then on Easter Sunday, where we will have 2 services at 9 and 11. All right, now let me tell you about the love and the light of my life, at least for the past 4 years-ish or so. The brilliant, but most importantly, the beautiful mind who dreams up concerts that bring joy and hope and purpose to our community. So without further ado, friends, please let me introduce you to James Parrish Smith.
Thank you all so much for being with us this afternoon for this concert of love, light, and liberation. This concert will feature music from the Negro spiritual tradition. Here's the lesson in all of this. The spirituals and jazz music, jazz comes from spirituals. And this is indigenous music from folks of African descent in America. And we're going on a journey today. The spirituals that you'll hear today are what is called concertized spirituals. Okay? It was a period in our nation's history where young folks of African descent were admitted into colleges, mostly predominantly white universities, and they learned about composition and things of this sort. And they were able to arrange to take the music that was indigenous to them and to write it down. And then not only to write it down, the reason for that is for this music to be shared with everybody, black, white, green, whomever, that they can look at the notes and they can sing it. And so the song you just heard at the very beginning, "Let the heaven light shine on me, for lo is the way to the upper bright world. Let the heaven light shine on me," wasn't a song that just talked about the heaven where we go when we die, but it talked about the heaven light shining. It says, "For lo is the way to the upper bright world," which was from those in the south that were enslaved. The north was the upper bright world. "Let the heaven light shine on me." We'll leave at break of day to go to freedom, to go to heaven. So that's where we start. And now we're jumping to the spiritual call. "Ride on, King Jesus. No man can hinder me." This is arranged by Moses Hogan. He was born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana. He was actually one of my professors, and he was the pianist at my home church in New Orleans, where the choir went on tour last year, and we got to sing with his grand piano in New Orleans. It was a memorable experience, wouldn't you agree? And so we're going to sing his "Ride on, King Jesus" with our wonderful soloist, Liberta Laral. I'm going to welcome her to the stage. And I'm going to welcome our wonderful pianist and director of worship here at First Pres, Lee Winmonk, to the piano. "Ride on, King Jesus, no man can hinder thee." this world we're living in today, in this world we are living in today, as Charlene mentioned, we need some love and some light, some liberation. This next song says, seek ye first the kingdom of his love. Make him first in everything you do. If you just trust and never doubt what God says, all good things will be added unto you. And guess what? He's got everything you need. All you have to do is ask and be faithful to the very end. Seek ye first the kingdom of his love. And we welcome Liberta Laurel back to lead us in this beautiful solo.
Seek ye first
Our next piece is entitled Lux Eternal. May perpetual light shine upon you. This piece is written by Brian Raphael Neighbors. He was actually a classmate of mine in graduate school from Birmingham, Alabama. A very young, he wrote this piece when he was about 20 years old. And he is from, like I said, Birmingham, Alabama. His father's a Baptist pastor. And the thing about it, we share so much in common that what we're doing today in music, our backgrounds wouldn't necessarily say that that's what you should be doing in life. And he's now the composition professor at the LSU, Louisiana State University. And this next season, the Oakland Symphony will be premiering his Hammond organ concerto. And so we're bringing him to the Bay Area first in choral music. And this piece is in Latin. It's a piece that I hope will give you a moment of peace and tranquility. Lux Eterna, may perpetual light. We need light in the dark times that we're living in. Lux Eterna.
Lord.
This next song I'm going to play for you on our great, is this the next song? This next song I'm going to play for you on the great organ, our great Rafati pipe organ of over 2,000 pipes from Padua, Italy. There are many pipes that are behind these screens that we see as I play opening and closing. This is an arrangement. It's a new piece written by Karen Thomas of Atlanta, Georgia. She's an African-American female composer who's also an immunologist by trade. And she wrote this new arrangement of This Little Light of Mine, I'm Gonna Let It Shine. And I'm not gonna attempt to sing it, but this uses the tune, well, in the South, we're used to singing This Little Light of Mine, I'm gonna let it shine. And I see my friend Wilson out here in the congregation. You know the other tune, Wilson?
I can do it, yeah.
Yep. What's that, Wilson? You do it? Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. That'll do it for you.
That'll do it, Wilson. That'll do it. Thank you, thank you. And so I will play it for you on some of the softest sounds on this beautiful instrument. since we have that little light, we're going to ride up in the chariot soon in the morning. And I hope I join the band. This is one of those other songs that had a double meaning. You see, back in the day on the plantation, when my ancestors were planning an escape, they would be singing the song, "Ride up in the chariot soon in the morning, and I hope I join the band." They're singing the song, and the master would be like, "Oh, they're singing a cute little song there." And that sounds wonderful. But they are plotting and planning soon in the morning at daybreak, and I hope I join the band. You've heard of Sojourner Truth or Harriet Tubman. When they were passing through, they had folks, and they hoped they joined that band to get through, to get to freedom. And so that's one of the secret meanings behind this piece. And hey, we are not going to let go of the freedom that God has given all of us born into this world. So let's ride up and not go into fear, okay? And the choir will inspire you to do that. I'm going to welcome our soloist, Liberta Larau, back to help us. All right.
Gonna ride up in the chariot,
Sooner in the morning,
ride up in the chariot,
sooner in the morning,
ride up in the chariot,
sooner in the morning.
and I hope I'll join the band.
Gonna ride up in the chariot,
Sooner in the morning,
ride up in the chariot,
sooner in the morning,
ride up in the chariot,
sooner in the morning, and I hope I'll join the band. I'm crying, Lord, have mercy on me. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Oh Lord, have mercy on me, and I hope I'll join the band. I'm crying, Lord, have mercy on me. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Oh Lord, have mercy on me, and I hope I'll join the band.
Your day is coming, don't you get tired, 'cause my Lord has promised you. But you must live right, follow his word, and I know he'll see you through.
I'm crying, Lord, have mercy on me. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Oh Lord, have mercy on me, and I hope I'll join the band. Gonna talk with Master Jesus sooner in the morning. Talk with Master Jesus sooner in the morning. Talk with Master Jesus sooner in the morning, and I hope I'll join the
Choir, another hand. Wonderful. And now we are pleased to welcome as our guest today the wonderful, wonderful Liberta Larau, soprano, and the fabulous, words cannot describe, Tammy Lynn Hall to the piano to share with us songs of joy. Come forth. Let's give them a hand as they come.
to ask for permission before I speak. Just kidding. The first piece we're going to do is entitled Heaven by Duke Ellington, and it comes from one of his sacred concerts. I can't remember which one it is right now. Hope you enjoy. And the next / last piece we will do together is entitled It's All I Want. It was commissioned, Tammy was commissioned to write the music by Reg Houston, who wrote several poems during 2020, which we all had to kind of figure that part out. So he commissioned different composers to write their own separate settings to each poem. I think, if I'm correct, that's how it went. So this is one of them, and I hope you enjoy it. I would rather see your face than look at the stars on a moonlit night. I'd rather kiss your lips than drink champagne on New Year's Eve. I would rather hear you sigh in my ear than waters to the crashing waves. I would rather hold you close in my arms than breathe. What more can I say? When I wake till the morning, I want you to be by my side. When I close my eyes in the evening, I want you lying next to me. Every moment that I go through life, I want to share them all with you. For it is you that makes it all worthwhile. It is you and only
Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you, Liberta. Now it's my great pleasure to bring to our presence Gary Brown on electric bass and Desan Claiborne on drums. We want to offer 3 songs. The first is Ofertorio by the Brazilian composer and vocalist Milton Nascimento. Milton Nascimento is, I think he's in his 80s now. He's still a very vital and viable musician living in Brazil. His work has been recorded and arranged by many, many jazz musicians. The latest being Diane Reeves, for instance. And he's known as the Stevie Wonder of Brazil. In fact, he is that popular and just as wonderful. This song is taken from the Mass of the Quilombos, or La Misa de los Quilombos. And it is referring to, it is the offertorio, which happens in the Mass. And this is a prayer about having made it through the middle passage to Bahia. So it is a prayer of gratitude, actually, to the ancestors for having more than just survived, but to have actually thrived in this new place, in this strange land that was Bahia. And our people, our ancestors, made this place their own. Bahia, Salvador de Bahia, Brazil, has the largest population of Africans outside of the continent of Africa. Still, this is offertorio. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Okay. This next song I composed last May. Actually, it was part of a session where I just played for about 3 hours, free flowing, and this song came out of it. It's called "Resolve to Love." you. Thank you. Thank you. Our last offering to you is another original. It's called Blue Soul. Dedicate this to my girl, Valerie Trout.
Oh my goodness, I was going to say, let's give them another hand. Tammy Hall. Thank you. It is true, we are in a sacred place, and all things beautiful come from God. Wow, my heart has been moved. Now, Brother Paul Davis is going to come forth and make a special appeal to you.
Thank you very much. That was just amazing. So I was going to say thank you for coming, but thank you for joining us. We all just got to hear that for the first time as well, and we are just amazed. We are so blessed to have James introduce this music to us. It has, love and light, but it's got culture, it's got history, it's got a sermon in every piece. And it's just our privilege to do our small part in sharing it with you. So we are blessed by that. If you are able, please consider making a gift to support these concerts. There are easy instructions in the program, and your generosity just helped make these concerts possible. So again, thank you for coming, and we're going to finish off with a bang, I hope.
Thank you, Paul. Yes, as we come to a close of our time together, we want to leave you with the inspirational message. This song is by now our ancestor Glenn Burley. Some of you might know the song, Order My Steps in Your Word. He is the composer of that piece. And the words of this piece simply says, don't you worry about presidents. Take no anxious thoughts about governments. Do not be afraid of potentates, or magistrates, or emperors, or senators. Remember, I'm your king. I will give you peace that passes all understanding. I will give you joy the world can't take away. Be still and know that I am God. Amen. And we talk about the spirit of Jesus in this church, the spirit of love, the spirit of peace, the spirit of inclusion of all God's children. That's the kind of place this is. And that's the kind of world we want to live in, right? So, I know we've been sitting. But if the Spirit leads you to stand at some point, clap your hands, join in with this, okay? Jesus is my King. Come on, choir, let's bring it home now. for being here today. As we go out, we're first of all, I want to thank this magnificent choir for all of their hard work. This wasn't an overnight thing. We've been working on this since the end of January. So here we go, and we want to thank our artist, Tammy Hall. Thank you. Gary Brown on bass. Devon on drums. Thank you. And I am James Perry Smith. I've been your maestro for the evening. Thank you all so much. Please, we would love for you, even if you're not a religious person, we have music here at this church. And we have a wonderful week of music that's been planned to celebrate this season. On Good Friday, join us for service. We're doing the 7 Last Words of Christ by Theodore Dubois. It's a classic work. Liberta Lara will be our soprano soloist for that concert on Friday. With orchestra, our instrumental ensemble, and this wonderful choir. And then a glorious Easter morning at 9/11 with brass. One of the brass players, the tuba players in the congregation right now that will be joining us that day. So please come back. And immediately today, following this, join us on the plaza, which is in the rear of this building, for It's ice cream sandwiches. Let's cool off a little bit in this. And so as we get ready to leave this place, I want you to join in with us. We're going to sing this old song. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Come on, let's stand. Come on, Taylor, you help me with this one now.
Gave it to me.